best I can be. The best I can be. Oh, 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 the best I can be. Oh, 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 be the best you can be.
I still have a dream.
She probably wants to sit over here a little bit. Hey everyone, welcome back.
Oh, we're on?
We're on.
We're back?
We're live.
We're
Hi,
really?
Simon.
I thought we were waiting until Friday. Nah, it is Friday, right? And
Welcome to Friday.
Welcome to Friday. And with that, welcome to another special
Episode
of.
the Eskwilax Hour.
Okay, so we're
Live
all
every
awake.
Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. This Friday we have 3 wonderful artists. Actually, we have multiple artists on the floor today of all kinds of medias. We have jewelry artists. We have a live artist, Simon, as you can see him here. And of course we have Duckface, a photographer, and his friend, also another photographer. And do we have a little dog today here? Oh, just Fifi, huh?
Right. I think so. It's just Fifi.
We have
And
Fifi, and of course we got the crew. We got Marco in the control
Control
room,
room.
Hoken on the camera.
Efron, the producer, behind the cameras, and then, always a pleasure to have, and always the man behind everything else, Nolan.
Hey, shout out
Hey.
to Joan Bucks. Thank you for having us here live again. Like I said, this week with the Eskwilax team, yet again, we were able to go to the street team, hit up TFTI. That's actually where we met a couple of people from the crew, which Hoken and one of our guests today. And also, what else did we go to this week? We almost made it to a cafe event.
A cafe latte event,
Which was an interesting idea,
Right.
maybe for Zapotec Cafe. Basically, they did cafe cappuccino competitions where they drew little things in a cappuccino, and you were able to do a little donation to compete.
Latte art, yeah.
right? I never heard that before. I thought it was really cool. Seems fun.
What do you mean you never heard about art before? No,
Latte art.
art can be art can be in anything, in any forms and in any way. So there's no such thing as nothing could be
little
turned
bit.
into art. Art. Our guest today, he's already anxious. He wants to get interviewed.
He's
he
excited.
Wants to bring the house down with all his knowledge.
I know.
He's a what is how old? 8?
How old are you, Simon?
5.
He's 5 years old, you guys.
He's 5. I
I
was
mean,
giving
we
him
always
too
get
much
wonderful
credit.
surprises here on the show.
I was giving him
of
too much
all
credit.
ages,
Right? I said 8.
People from
he's
all
5.
over LA also. Today we have people from the OC. We have Simon, where you at? Where are you from?
Northgate.
Northgate now, you see? And then us from Mid-City. And I'm glad we get to meet in wonderful Boyle Heights, where we get to share all kinds of art and visit all kinds of mediums. I appreciate everyone that comes out here and everybody who's watching live. I know transportation and parking can be a hassle, or even internet, or not having some kind of device to be linked in, but we always appreciate your feedback and tuning into us, or even on Mondays when the raw footage, the shows on YouTube. We appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out the episodes. We always have raw artists doing what they love to do. And, I really appreciate that. It's always fun to see people doing what they like to do, not necessarily for some kind of, profit, but sometimes just because we like to do it. And usually that's the best kind of art that comes out, people that do it because they like to do it. Well, today, as we were talking about, we have our young artist, Simon Salamander. Welcome to the show. Here you go, it's a little microphone. So, what are you going to draw for us today?
I'm going to draw things that are from the movie Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. I think.
And for those of you who's never seen or heard of Spider-Man, he lived under a rock. But it's about a spider that is genetically mutated that bites an individual. Right. So he got bit by a spider, and then he enhances his superpowers. So from that movie, our fellow artist Simon, he's going to be portraying and drawing some of the characters from the film or from the cartoon series too, right?
You always draw the cartoon series. Do you have your sketchbook? Do you have any drawings you could show us? Maybe. Yeah.
I'm not done with the drawing that I'm doing right now.
I know, but you have other ones, right? In the book?
Yeah.
Can we see the other ones in your book? Not the one that you're drawing.
Since when did you start drawing? Sorry.
I drew a long time ago when I really liked animals, like animals from the wild. And I really watched a lot of things that could teach me about animals.
You liked animals?
Yes, I liked animals, but by that time, I liked extinct leeches. Leeches suck blood.
Oh,
Like vampires and mosquitoes.
nice. Definitely a theme for Halloween or Day of the Dead that we're running into. I know we have a couple of events now that I talk about Halloween. Zapote Cafe, right? We're having a fundraiser on the 27th? 29th, I'm sorry, you guys. It's a Sunday, so we're having a fundraiser art event on the 29th.
It's sort of, we don't want to use the name Art Wars, but it's kind of like an art battle.
That one's on the 20. That one's on the 27th. Yeah,
right?
that's an episode,
No, and then
which is next week. So that one's gonna be fun too.
right, and then but our art battle, the one that I was discussing, it'll be like a friendly competition within fellow artists that are just wanting to get together, show some art, paint live with other artists, and if the viewers decide they want to leave a comment or a suggestion saying which one was their favorite artist, then that's also going to be a small raffle on that on the votes and on the art itself.
On the art itself. I do. Are you gonna be part of the Art Wars?
Art battle, you mean?
Art battles. I don't know why I call it
I
Art
know.
Wars.
It got confusing.
The
right?
art battles.
I
Because
know.
it's the first word you used.
Right.
We're gonna be providing canvases.
Well, yeah, we'll be providing canvases for the
it's
artists
gonna
to
be
draw
live
and paint.
also.
They could. The materials won't be provided, so that's the only thing that the artists will have to bring their own materials, since we can't facilitate everybody else's needs, especially since everybody does partake in different medias, different things that they use to facilitate their art. We might have artists that do collage, artists that do spray cans. So it'll just be something to watch and just to see a combination of all art and in general just be put together.
Right. I'm excited for that. So definitely anybody who wants to sign up, hit us up on Instagram or by email to the Eskwilax Hour.
Or
and
catch
we'll
me
sign you
outside.
up. Or catch me outside at
You
the
know.
Zapote Cafe, having a wonderful meal, like we did earlier today.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I'm excited to introduce to you our next artist. I know Simon started drawing a little bit. Can you show the camera what you were drawing, Simon? I know it's not done.
Or your
but
old
we-
drawings. Your old drawings.
I know your mom is also here, who I really appreciate supporting you in your art at such a young age. It's always very inspiring to have. Oh yeah, Simon, look at Efron and he'll show
Simon.
you the camera.
Simon. That way.
There you go. Show them your little drawings and stuff.
First, I'm gonna show them this.
All right. Show us. Show and tell.
Show and tell.
Can you explain what the drawing is?
It's Venom. It's a bird. It's a bird and a lot of kind of leeches that exist.
Okay. So it's a bird, right?
Yeah,
A bird.
a bird that has a very long tail.
A bird that has a very long tail. Okay. I can see. All right. Is there another one that you want to show?
This is when I drew Venom's heads long.
All right. Show me. Which one was it?
They were just this book is really heavy.
All right. Let's. Right there. Oh, you drew Venom? Various Venoms?
Yeah, the series of Venoms.
Show. Oh, now this is the finishing stuff. The before stuff was just sketches. This is the finishing product. This is. What do you call which one? What do you call this one?
You guys are too close.
I know. We need to see the whole
details.
the detail of the artwork. His media is ink, pen, and pencil from the looks of it.
It's
Venom.
yeah, it's Venom colored with pen.
Venom colored with pen.
Do you like mostly pencil and pen? I know there's artists that like colors or something else, but do you prefer to have a pencil?
Yes,
Why?
because they color way more faster than
Like a pen or something?
yes, like a pen.
Oh, okay. But I
Nice.
like the value, like the tones you get. You get the light grays, the dark grays. I thought you were using a pen, but you're using a pencil. That's awesome.
This is the button where you
Get
You
the more
know.
lead.
get the lead out.
I'm gonna bring in someone really special who I'm sure inspires you so much and supports you, as so does she inspire us here in the community.
I would say she's not just your mentor, but someone that really appreciates, and the work that you're putting into, and the love that you're putting into your pieces.
So welcome to the floor, Oli.
Oli, right?
How are you,
Here comes
guys?
Oli.
Welcome to the Eskwilax Hour. Thank you for being here with us today.
Right.
Like you said, we've met a
Hesitant.
couple times. Oh yeah, sorry, give her the microphone. We've met a couple times before in other art scenes, and I'm glad we get to collaborate today. Yet again, thank you for introducing us to your son, Simon. He's a wonderful character, very beautiful personality.
Not shy whatsoever.
Not shy. He's like, I'm ready, here I am, and this is what I do, you know? I
Right.
really like that.
Most artists we have, and they feel intimidated once, once they see the camera. But going and seeing him, he just said, "Where do I draw? Where do I sit? Give me
You
the
know?
pencil. I'm ready."
He was not having a hard time. He was like, okay.
Right.
Thank you so much for having us. I'm very excited. And yeah,
I know it was
It's
a little bit
very-
last minute, but thank you.
thank you so much for having us. I'm very excited, and I'm very, very excited for Simon because he's very so interested in drawing and showing off his drawings. And we actually collaborated on this painting. He did the stencils for this one. He wanted to put it on top of my tree right here, and so he actually did the stencils from scratch, and then I just painted over it because I don't want him to get all the chemicals in his system yet.
Right. No,
But
gotcha.
yeah, he's doing everything I do. He just very interested in just helping out, and when he's helping, he's learning, and
Himself, huh?
he gets busy.
I like it. He's
Yeah,
very,
but-
very
Simon?
creative.
Tell them what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
And do you like school?
Yes.
Awesome.
Right.
See? Yeah, I mean, you also do some art on your own self too, huh? I know that today you were able to bring us some of your jewelry. I know that I've
Yes.
seen you're a very artistic person, and I'm always like, oh, I wonder, you want to sit right here with Fifi? Come. And then Fifi can sit on your lap. She's nice, but you just have to stay still, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go, Fifi. Your new buddy, Simon. Just hold her. Oh, she said half and half.
She said half and half. Oh no.
She said no.
She said I'm more comfortable here.
But yeah,
Wow.
Yoli, when did you start doing jewelry? I know you do paintings and you model, and you know you're a very artistic person, and you're a wonderful parent.
Thank you.
Simon's amazing. I don't know. You've always been very artistic, I assume, right?
Well, I learned how to crochet when I was 7 years old, and
Wow.
that's why I relate so much with Simon, because he's only 5 and he's already learning all this. And I
Right.
think he got it from me. No, but yeah, like I've been just trying different things here and there. Now I'm so interested in music. I wish I could play music already and share with you guys.
Some of
Some
your
rhythm.
music. I know you're right. It was a little bit last minute, but I know you are definitely welcome back on the show if you ever
Thank
do
you.
want to do a little setup of your music. Yeah,
I'd love
it's
to, yeah.
definitely. We like artists. Today we're gonna have a band after you, I think, or after another artist too. But
Yeah.
So definitely-
After a photographer, who's come in and is gonna demonstrate a little bit of the things that go behind just making not just making a picture look pretty, but how to get to that point and how to deprive from it and make it a whole set. Yeah. man.
right, like just
Awesome.
what you do. I don't know. So you say you started doing some crochet, and then
Yes, and from there I just it's easier once you learn how to do like something with manual, like with your my hands.
yeah.
Everything else becomes very easy. I like to paint. I actually last year I did a mural in my house, which was
Ooh.
one of my dreams. And yeah, any space that I have around me, I try to put some art into it because
Nice.
I don't know, I just like to beautify stuff.
Did you send me a picture of that painting you did at your home?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
definitely, Marco, if you see her photography before her little set is over, she did send us some pictures of some of your work that you do. Is it the tree? I think
Yeah.
you did a tree. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
that's-
I seen it on your Instagram. I was like, yeah, she's so creative.
Thank
She's
you.
so alive. I know we had the pleasure of doing the Frida Kahlo runway show.
Yeah, that was
Today,
so
I
much
think
fun.
I'm like, are you styling one of the shoes or no?
No,
those are your own?
Yeah,
Those are
my
really
own.
cute though. I like
Thank
your
you.
style. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun, that collaboration that
Oh,
we
yes.
did, and I'm glad we're able to do this small collaboration today.
Yeah.
I know a lot of artists are a little bit shy or intimidated in the beginning to come live on the show, right?
That's me.
They always talk about, no, I'm more behind the scenes, or, I'll have my son, I don't know, something else, but I'm glad you were like, nope, let me break this boundary and let me get out there.
Yes.
So I appreciate that.
Actually, I'm very shy because like if I know how to play some music, but once I step on the stage, it's like I freeze totally,
Stage fright.
and I want to get that
Out of the way.
out of the way because
place.
it bothers me. The truth, it bothers me, but
Yeah,
I'm getting there.
I like it.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys for having us.
No,
It's
no,
so
the
awesome.
pleasure is ours. As as Josie said, just the ability to have both just an older generation and a younger generation come forward to be part of a collective or a community of artists that just push forward, the creativity, and let alone, just push forward the ability to express yourself, not just socially, but overall just put yourself in a public situation where you are addressing more than just one audience. And thank you for coming. Simon, he's still gonna, dazzle us with his art for a few more minutes, right? Oh,
There's a little picture of him drawing. Was that at home?
Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
him at home.
He's always drawing.
I think he was drawing this one. Where is it?
Wow, this is really, really.
You like your picture, Simon?
Huh, Simon?
Ooh, okay.
That's when you drew
that's
this
the one
one?
where you were drawing. Okay. You like that one better?
Yes, and that's a picture of our house. That's our house right now.
Nice.
wow.
It is.
It's
huh?
wonderful to say where your home is, and I'm glad you know where your home is. It's in a very artistic, supporting place, and I'm glad that exists,
Right.
It's very important to support young artists, older artists, all age artists, because we all need love at all stages in our life.
Yes, definitely.
And
Love is the key.
It is.
You need a lot of love.
And that's my school.
Oh, look at you. You're always
You were
drawing
drawing
everywhere.
something in your library. Wow. You already did a mural.
I was helping somebody paint.
Mm.
Wow. So you already,
Yeah, it's actually part of the book where the wild things are.
Wow. So you gave
And
it
that's my
color.
library. That's the school library.
That's cute.
That's really
Oh,
that's
that
really
sounds
good. You
nice.
Very
see,
cute.
You're-
I'm
you're-
glad
you could say now that you're a published artist because you did a mural.
That's
you know.
cool. I always wanted to do that. I don't think I got the chance. I'm not that good. I do these guys. I'm like, I do
Cool.
these guys.
Look, Simon.
I put a little bit of earth together. But yeah, I mean, that's so cute. And here we also have a little thank you card from the team. Some of
Right.
the photography, the photography taken here was
Photography
from
taken from our photographer
Hoken.
and
So
video camera
it's
guy.
definitely for you guys. Like I said, thank you for coming on
Yeah,
the show. I don't know if
thank
you wanted
you.
to show us a little bit of your jewelry.
Oh,
we
yes,
have
definitely.
we have a couple minutes. I'm definitely, if we can zoom into her little jewelry.
Hold on, Memo.
You said you handmade
Hold on.
all this
Yeah,
stuff,
this
right?
is. Let me show you first my painting. This
Oh,
is,
yeah.
a duplicate of the tree, and I usually use this tree because it's the tree of life,
Oh, it's
and it
beautiful.
also has the music sense, which we love music. Most of my family, so it's the family tree with music. And
beautiful.
I've been using this since a while already, and this is something similar that I did
At the house?
At the house.
I
yeah.
love it. It's really beautiful. The tree of life and music. Well, music is
Right.
a universal language.
Yeah.
So definitely, I like your signature too.
Thank you. So this is just acrylic on canvas, and
Nice.
took me like probably like 5 months to finish it because it's just very much detail. It just
You
goes
took your time
on
with
and
it.
on and on and
Right,
on.
a lot of patience.
Never
and,
ending.
Right.
I like it. Used like 2 different colors, I assume?
Yeah, just no. It's actually 3. It's gold,
different.
copper, and silver.
Gold, copper, and silver. That's really
Yeah.
nice. Is that one for sale too, or that one's just like yours?
Yeah, it could go.
Yeah.
It can go.
There you go. Well, definitely. Like we have the Zapotec cafe next door, and we like put people's artwork, and if it sells, then we'll let you know and stuff.
Okay.
So if you ever want to leave a piece, that one's a beautiful piece.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then
And
right
then-
here I have my jewelry. Some of my jewelry.
Your jewelry is so pretty.
I usually incorporate a lot of natural stones, which help with just the energies for our bodies, for our chakras.
Nice.
And yeah.
Is
it
that a
help-
little crochet too? The little like yellow flower. I
This
think?
one?
Yeah.
This one is actually macrame. I make this one with a rutilated quartz.
Ooh.
It looks more like a starfish from the ocean.
You're right. Instead of a flower. I agree.
Yeah, stars are up high, just like the sun.
Very
S for sun, S for snake, S for Simon.
nice. I like that. sound.
Salamander.
There we have it, you guys.
And salamander.
You're right.
Oh.
I guess S's are your thing.
Yeah, and then these are just some hair clips that I do with this. I just wanted to show you like some crochet and bracelets with all kinds
You
of.
learned how to do all the jewelry yourself?
Yeah, actually, I was gonna tell you
I
that this
know.
one I just followed
You can't even see it there.
a pattern
screen.
on
See?
YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very simple. I already knew how to do it, but just the pattern sometimes it's hard for me to just like get it right at the first time. So I just follow YouTube patterns.
That's
but
really nice.
yeah.
It's really beautiful. How do you
Thank you.
purchase any of it? Do you hit you up on Instagram or
Yeah, yeah.
is it located somewhere?
Yeah, and then like tomorrow we're gonna be at the Civic Center just for the Dia de los Muertos event. So we just set up right
oh,
there
yeah, tell us.
and yeah.
So at the Civic Center, is that in downtown?
And we're also gonna share out these earrings.
Thank you, Simon. Those are handmade, huh? Very nice.
They're handmade.
You see?
Mm.
Always
Yep.
supporting mama. I like that. Oh, you can hand one to us. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So you
Civic-
said tomorrow at the Civic Center?
Yeah, tomorrow from I believe it's from 1 to 9, from 1 to 9 p.m.
1 to 9
Yeah,
p.m.
and
There you go,
the
you
Civic
guys.
Center is right here in East LA. I think it's on 3rd Street.
On 3rd Street. Well, there you go, you guys. Like Oli said and Simon said, you can find their work through Instagram. What would your Instagram handle be?
My Instagram is Oli_artesana, and my Facebook is Oli Ramos.
Nice. Thank you, Oli Ramos, for being with us here on episode 136. Anybody who wants to see her work live tomorrow, she's going to be at the Civic Center. I think Simon will be there with you too.
Yes.
So you can meet Simon, the artist, and he'll be probably drawing some cool stuff like he
Yes.
did today.
All
Thank
right.
you, Simon,
Thank you
for
for coming
being
in
with us
today.
today.
Thank you, guys.
And for blessing us with your
You're
beautiful
welcome.
handwork. It's always good to see artists in multiple mediums. I like how you have it displayed. Did you make the ones you're wearing too?
Yeah, this ones I
Nice.
got them from Mexico City like 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I just put them together. They're from Chiapas. This one is amber from Chiapas.
Nice.
And I like to use a lot of natural stones. These ones are, I think, rutilated. I forgot the name.
Rutilated
But yeah,
stones,
yeah, it's rutilated with some red. What's the name?
Oh, no worries.
It's garnet, I believe. Red garnet.
Red garnet.
Yeah.
There you go. So if anybody's interested in some jewelry, or just having good vibes, definitely hit up Oli. She's more than welcome to work with you, do collaborations.
Yeah.
and always bring good vibes. And thank you, Yoli, for being
Thank
part of
you.
the artist
Thank
community
you,
and
guys.
for being
No,
here with
and
us.
also thank you for supporting your wonderful son and fellow artists too, because as I know, you're not just a mother but also a mentor into guiding him into an environment where he could fully express himself and at the same time be able to express himself with various other people. And
Yes, thank you so
it's
much.
it's a good thing that you bring him out to the art walks and to events where where both of you work side by side.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. And I guess for now we're going to go to our commercials, and I want people to stay in tune. We have a couple of cool artists next.
You want to say something
And
to your
Simon wants
classmates?
to say goodbye to y'all.
Yes. Can I still share my art? Because I'm not finished
Oh, yeah.
already.
We're going to definitely have you doing some art on the side, okay?
Yeah, on the side.
So we'll be
Wow.
back.
Thank you,
so everybody
guys.
stay
And then we'll
tuned.
call you.
Next we have great artists, Thing of Things, and Duckface Photography. So
Thing of-
thank you so much.
Thing of
Things.
twins.
Thing of Twins. Sorry, I said Thing of Things.
Now what in the world?
wrist, carnal. This is your world, your creation. It's your world, your creation.
What are you doing, Chance?
What am I doing?
Back to the Eskwilax Hour, Part 2. Today we have with us Duckface Photography. I'm super excited to introduce to y'all. Welcome. If you guys are familiar to the scene,
Where do you want me to sit?
wherever you'd like to sit.
You want me to sit next to you?
You can sit next to me.
Okay.
If you guys have been to TFTI and you hear the little duck call, you definitely know to go over and watch this man at work. He's amazing. There it is. And today, you know, you come from the OC, right?
Actually,
tell us about yourself.
Inland Empire.
I keep saying the OC. This is the England Empire. You see, I'm definitely, don't get out of LA. So tell us about yourself a little bit.
Well, what do you want to know?
Tell
would you
us,
like to
I
know?
mean, right here in back of us, we have the final creation, which is your photography. How did you get to this intense level of photography? I love the color. I've had the privilege of shooting with you one time with Fifi. We did some live body paint.
How'd you like that shot, by the way?
It was fun. A lot of people were like, "Oh my God, I thought it was a painting."
Yeah. Well, it was a painting.
Yeah, it was.
Because you were painted.
You're right. I was painting.
So it was like a painting of a painting.
It was. It was a very deep picture. Let's just say that. It got all over the place. My cousins in Guatemala love the photography. They were like, wow,
What?
Jocelyn, like, how'd you get that done? We had people from LA. Oli, she was like, wow, I love this. It's a beautiful piece. People from all over LA were like, how did you guys do that? Is that photo edited? Come on through, Angel. You know, here on the Eskwilax, we do everything live, so all of our throwbacks and
What's up, Angel?
editing are right here. So we were just talking about, thank you, I know Fifi's had a little break too. We were just talking about how your photography definitely caught a lot of eye. It caught our attention here at the Eskwilax Hour. They were like, please invite him. Hopefully he's down to come out and just, you know, talk about his work and why he's so generous.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, well, for the last like 12 years, I've been in the cannabis industry,
Nice.
and now that it's becoming more mainstream, and there's like a lot more big companies with like bigger pockets.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't like the way the industry has become. It's not about the love of the patient anymore. You know, it's not about helping people. It's about the dollar, which has ruined it for me. So about 6 months ago, I've always been interested in like taking pictures, like
Okay.
with my phone, with my camera, selfies, whatever. But I've always been interested in pictures or images.
Or images. Is that what you did in the cannabis industry? You did photography for them?
No, I have my own
You
collective.
worked-
I have my own
oh.
collective, so I gave all that up.
Oh, wow.
I just my buddy wanted to sell me his camera,
Oh, okay.
Canon EOS M5 with two
Nice.
lenses, a 24 and a 35, or 24 and a 50. My bad.
Right,
Ooh.
right.
And I
then
still
would you-
have only those two lenses.
Nice. That's what you work with.
Yeah, that's what I work with.
I like
and
it.
And he didn't see me for like 2 months after that. None of my friends did. He taught me a little bit of Lightroom, and then that was in the story. I locked myself in my room and worked on photos anywhere from like 10 to 17 hours a day.
Wow.
Now my wrist hurts all the time.
Wrist.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not, you know.
If anybody's
not-
watching this and they want to give me a massage, I'm down.
you know, it's his left hand, not his right hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I mean, from carrying equipment, from always taking pictures, 17 hours straight, I mean, it's an addiction. I mean, it's a beautiful addiction, an addiction of art and creating that we all have, you know, inside. And you met it right after the cannabis industry.
Yeah, so he sold me the camera about 6 months ago. So I've only been doing photography for 6 months.
6 months, wow.
And
But it shows that you implemented a lot of time and a lot of effort into it. I mean, you
Look at these
certainly
pictures. They're like,
you put
clean
love
cut.
that one
into-
that one
into
right there got me noticed right there.
there's Richie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Richie.
Yeah.
wow, that was really cool. Yeah,
That
that one
does-
got a
that-
lot.
that
You got
does
a
look
lot of
like a-
different artists in there.
Yeah, a lot of good one. There's
As
Python Princess, Maggie, and then we got Stevie in the background photobombing.
Right.
The
And
Bone
then we have
Bitch.
Dustin,
Then we got
D
D Student Joey,
Joey, right?
and then I Really Despise You, and then Dirt Pepper, I believe,
Okay.
and then I forgot her name. She's gonna kill me, or she'll catch me on fire because that's what she does.
But how did you get to meet? Okay, so you said you've been doing this for 6 months.
And I modeled before
You
I
modeled.
before I became a photographer. Yeah.
At the TFTI events?
Yeah, I've modeled quite a few times there. Actually, a couple weeks ago I did. I
You
dressed
did
up as
the
a Joker.
Joker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we saw that.
We saw
really
your
liked
Joker
that
and
one.
Harley Quinn one.
Yeah.
Epic.
I did.
So that was the first time me painting my own face. so
And
I
you
did
do I mean, I don't know if this is your Duckface costume, but you you come through with this mask to the
Yeah.
events, right?
Yeah, and it's just
How did you
Yeah.
come up with your nickname, Duckface?
Duckface. Well, I was trying to come up with an Instagram name, and I didn't want any underscores in it, and I didn't want it to sound like anybody else's,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to use my real name because my real name is Mike Jones, and I've just
Mike
heard
Jones.
it so much, like Mike Jones, Mike Jones.
You have your own song.
The one
right?
and only, you can't clone me. So I got that, 281-330 type of stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I was just driving home one night, and just Duckface popped in my head, like, the old
Yeah.
Facebook post or a MySpace. So I just thought it would create like a visual, or like it would connect with people when they heard a Duckface, like,
Yeah.
you know,
And then
Duckface.
instantly
It's so like random too, like for a photography name, that like I felt like it would stick in their head, and
It
it
did.
seems like it has.
And you gave it a calling too.
She loves me,
I know. Oh, she's gone.
but not for long. They never love me for long.
She literally crossed us off. Oh, but that's really cool. I like it. It's very catchy, and then you added a duck tone to it,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah, I
really
try not
cool.
to. I try not to blow it out too much, but
Yeah.
it does. You know what I mean? When I blow it here and there just to let people know that I exist.
Yeah. No, we definitely.
Wow. I
you
like
have
the color
a lot
concept
of
on that
fire.
picture in
Here
the
you have,
background.
one of your calaveras. Was that at the street meet, right?
I believe
Yeah.
that's Greeny, right? Greeny?
Yeah.
that's Greeny Arte
Yeah,
Corazones.
that's one of my favorite photos right there. I love
Yeah,
that.
that one was really, really popular.
Right.
She was
I-
one of our
do you
guests
have it- you have
like
it framed
2 weeks
here?
ago, too. We interviewed her, and she did her live face painting here.
It's very, very, very talented.
She's very,
extremely
very talented.
talented.
She and she does her dog too. I don't know if you saw her dog. She like painted him. He's like a bald dog. So she
Oh,
did
that's
him
cool.
in
No, I
skull.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, and then her daughter, and it's really nice. But here we have a lot of your work. Thank you for bringing some of your frame photography. It's beautiful. I don't even know like how to not question it. But I definitely appreciate that you go out to the events and you share your art with us, you know.
And
Sometimes
then-
you even offer your display. You're like, you guys want some cool pictures, you know, come through. I know later on you're going to show us a little bit of how you shoot
Put that
and stuff.
together.
Yeah.
So that one's always a lot of fun. But photography, I mean, we've had a couple photographers on the show. Glad you were able to come out. I know it's pretty far away and a little
From
bit
Riverside.
last minute. No, he said Riverside.
You guys are like, I'm like right here, and you guys are like, oh, he's coming from here, he's coming from there, he's coming from here, he's coming.
I was
Come around to the middle, and that's where I'm at.
Okay. All right. So
really
you're
bad.
mid city. No, just kidding.
You're close, so it's. I'm like 60 miles away from everything.
The
Oh,
Inland
mm.
Empire.
Right.
It's
Right,
because
okay.
I've never been out there, unfortunately. But we have a lot of artistic friends that come out from over there to LA, and I really appreciate their work. They're just really passionate, on point, always there. Here you have like a little, it went really fast, but you know, TFTI has a very particular scene. Actually, it does
That's
a lot.
Emilio right there. He's really coming up right now.
Yeah, they look really cool. I love the whole setup. You got the colors, you got the people in there.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot.
It's a really beautiful shot.
Right. And you could say you were saying that you spent 17 hours straight. Your friend sold you a camera. So have you taken art photography classes, or is it just self-taught?
No, I don't even know how to use computers really.
Okay, so self-taught on.
That's why I have to spend 17 hours.
All right.
No,
So-
a lot of it's editing though, and just getting more and more and more in depth into the program. I don't use Photoshop. I only edit in Lightroom.
Nice.
Nice.
So all the backdrops or a lot of my newer shots they're done with my backdrop, which is black, which I'm
Right.
probably gonna change soon because it's like kind of, you know, they're all different, but I want to kind of just like mix it up, try something new.
Yeah,
But
What's the new color that you're trying to
I
take?
know, right?
you know, I was thinking about just, you know, I want to do like some white maybe, and then maybe just go some like thrift shops and see what they got, like some old sheets or something. Like just
Right.
try different stuff.
You know,
Maybe get white ones and then paint on them. You know, just
some of them
different-
come already with stains, so if you want to just go with it. No, but I totally get you. But so far, you coming into the meets with your backdrop, you coming in with just with your friend, outside of photography, who Justin.
Outsider photo.
Outsider photo. There we go. Outsider photo, not outside photography. Instagrams. I gotta get them correct.
And there's an underscore somewhere in there.
Right.
There's others.
So, like I was saying, you guys come as a team. You guys both you take full advantage of the fact that everybody's just so welcoming within the meets that like Josie was saying, you guys invite everybody to use the backdrops. You exchange information to a point that now this backdrop is your signature. This is when every time
like the whole setup.
The whole
It's,
setup.
it's kind of crazy too because now when we pull up to the spots, people are like, okay, what do you need help with? And they're like helping us set up the booth, which is like amazing. It's like, I never envisioned. I didn't even know if I was gonna become a photographer. I just bought a cool camera and I wanted to take some pictures.
Right.
And then I just got addicted. And then TFTI, that's my favorite meet. I've been to all the other meets. TFTI is like home for me.
Right.
Nice. That's good to hear.
That's definitely where we
Shout out
met
to
a lot of
Yancy.
people.
Right, the
Yes,
one-man
definitely.
show. For somebody to gather so many people and then so many creative people
From all
alongside
over LA.
from all over LA and that everybody's
And
just
outside
so
of LA.
friendly and just so welcoming then that but not even implementing what society regularly puts into us, like judging someone who you don't know who's wearing a mask or so and so, but as soon as you get there, you just feel like everybody's just in character, that you forget to ask who's who until later on when you're done with the meeting. Hey, I had such a good time. Hey, what's your info? Maybe we could hang out some more.
I got a little whiteboard now, so I pull out the whiteboard, little square one, have them write their Instagram name on it, and then I take a picture of it with it. So then I don't have to go through all the hashtags and wait for somebody to post it and then find them that way. So now we use a whiteboard to
That's
kind of
so cool.
make the process go a little bit cleaner and faster.
Kind of like a movie director, and it's like action. So the name, the film project,
That is
and so
so
on. So,
sweet.
but that's good. At least now you're kind of introducing not just the photographer, but you're introducing the model to the whole scene of it. To what it needs to be inputted within the picture. Not just the picture itself, not just a good looking model, or a good camera or good editing skills, but all of it that incorporates.
Yeah,
Right, because it's like an orchestra out there, It's really cool. And
kind of.
right, and at
That-
the end.
I don't see it because I'm so tunnel vision when it comes to it. Like
Yeah.
I just see what I see, and like if I see a model walking by where like something just clicks in my head and I'm like, oh, that would look great. I will go snatch them up right away,
Yeah.
or just be like, hey, if someone else is shooting them, hey, when you guys are done, do you mind coming over and seeing me?
Yeah.
And sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. But now that a lot of people are seeing my work and it's getting exposed, and I keep on progressing, now they are coming up, and now there's lines at the backdrop at our little booth. Yeah. So
I like it.
we take a whole entire photo studio,
To the
mobile,
streets.
anywhere. I don't care.
Anywhere.
I don't care where you're at. We will shoot you.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a perfect idea.
And he means with the camera, though, right?
In the face, because we do portraits.
All
Headshots.
kinds of portraits.
Headshots.
How would you describe my portraits? Like,
I think they're very earthy. A lot of the ones, like I said, like yours are very colorful because you get a lot of people with face paint or they're dressed up some way. Well, like the ones like you've printed out so far, they're really colorful and raw.
yeah.
And I like that. It's because all these artists are DIY also. DIY artists capturing a DIY artist. Like, it's so raw and natural. Like, I don't know. I think that's why a lot of people get it because you're very sincere. You're like, okay, I got this. And when the image is done, it's like if you were in some studio, or what happened. Or
Like this
how
one.
did this exist?
Right, like this one in
Like, this is like if it was a picture from like a movie. Like, someone just took a little
Mad
screenshot
Max.
of a movie.
That photo actually took me a long time to do that.
You
right.
see?
That one, and then you
We did
flip-
that, we did that at me and my buddy Justin, Outsider Photo. We were editing. That was one of my I don't know if you knew, but my computer was down.
Oh yeah, you
I
told us for a little bit.
Basically edited my computer to death. I burnt the hard drive out.
Wow.
So I was out of a computer for a couple months, and finally he let me borrow his, and that was like the first photo I edited
Right after.
on a PC. I'm used to Mac, so
It came out
Super
cool.
nice, super
Like,
detailed.
you don't even need like a specific type of material. Like your work comes out so clean and so nice. Look at this group picture.
Right. I like the fact that your tones, your color tones, they're dark but still sharp.
Right? It's very tone. I like it.
I describe it as like dark and epic portraits.
Right. Where the red it's still bold, but the dark it's still kind of it's not a shiny black, but it's still like a painted black.
And like when you're editing something like this, how many people are in there? 7, 8?
Yeah.
There's 8 people in there. So that's basically editing 8 different portraits at the same time, but
Yeah.
so I'll go through each person individually.
And you can see it. It doesn't look like just one filter all over all of them.
And
you know?
that was on like the back streets in the hood in LA at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
You see, people don't know the backstory to a lot of these pictures, you know, but it's there, and you can feel it through the color and the way that people see, like, or the contact or the feedback that you get from people. Like me, we've even reading like the comments on your pictures, or the likes, or the reposts, or the line at the shoots. You know, like you see it. Like people are like, I want to get photographed by him. He sees something that I don't even see in myself, and I want to show other people. And what other way to show it than by a wonderful photographer that he's raw there and in the street, you know? It's not like, hey, let's go set this up. Hey, make sure you wear this, and I'm going to shoot you at this time. No, it just happened.
Yeah, and when I see a person, I usually, if I don't see something right away, then I just work with them for a couple minutes, and then I'll see it, and then it really comes to life.
I agree. I definitely agree.
And then the fact that most of your pictures you could also eliminate the color and then do in black and white, and they still have the same effect. Yeah, I mean it's still like dark contrast, but yeah,
Like
there's a light in it. Like the earlier one, the one we were talking about, the Mad Max. I see it back here, and you have it in black and gray.
But over there it was in color, huh? But they both look as strong, which is the really
I kind of
cool part.
actually like the black and white better
Than a red one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. It's so pretty. Like, look at this. This looks really raw. I'm sure you weren't like, hey, bite her right here. You know? Oh, I don't know if you did tell her.
Yeah, no, actually I did.
You did? Oh, okay,
And
that's
then
good.
That's
they're like,
good.
come on, dude, you're getting a little weird. I'm like, come, just bite her.
Don't just sniff her.
Make
She
it
looked like she was enjoying it anyways.
make it look genuine. You know, like you actually enjoy this.
Like you're in a vintage car in
Yeah,
a
that car's
professional
dope.
photo shoot.
Right.
Princess Organa and Richie.
Yeah.
Right.
I love the colors you chose.
They
I
did
see you bring
a
out
good.
some pink.
That was the same night I did that shot of you.
The day, yeah. I like it.
Right.
It's really nice.
The one that looks like an oil
Amethyst.
painting.
That's me right there. It was shot by my buddy Matt. He's Crescent Moon Photography.
Nice.
That's down in downtown LA. Just shooting some like architecture and stuff like that.
I like it. That's a really beautiful picture.
I like
So
that.
he edited that. He took that and edited it for me. I didn't even know he took it until recently, and that was
He sent it to you.
like probably 2 months after I started.
Oh, and then this is you being a model.
Yeah, someone actually took that for me with my camera, and then I edited it.
It looks really cool. I didn't even know you had long hair because I always seen you with your mask.
Yeah, super long.
And then when you came out as the Joker, I was like, oh, I think that's Duckface. Because then you had sent a little picture. But that's really cool. You're multi-talented. I'm glad that even with your experience within the cannabis industry, I know it let you down a little bit, but you found a new love. And
It didn't let me down. I just got tired of it. I've been doing it for so long,
Right.
and now it's just like a money thing. And like, I have yet to get paid for my photography.
Yeah.
So it's pure passion that pushes me.
Right. That's
so
really cool.
That's really good. That's really good.
I mean, but
And it's only a matter of time before I do start getting paid.
some rates.
But
I will most definitely, I mean, you put it out there, and I'm sure you'll have the same lineup,
No.
even to be paid for it. So we definitely appreciate, you know, just putting your passion out there and sharing it with everybody.
Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you.
As
thank
to all the artists that